Look at these faces. Same lips, same nose, same eyes. You've seen them before. You just don't remember where. 10 influencers flash on screen. Different names, different accounts. But visually, they're interchangeable. Can you tell them apart? Because the algorithm can't.
Algorithm.
The algorithm.
And worse, it doesn't need to. Welcome to the Clone Factory, the world of social media, where individuality is quietly dying. This isn't a coincidence, and it's not just a trend. This is an assembly line. Social media didn't merely influence beauty, it industrialized it. Remember when scrolling felt like discovering real people? Diverse faces, unique styles, raw energy? Now, it's just an endless parade of uniformity. The same expressions, the same everything. This is mass production. Faces optimized for clicks, personalities flattened into templates, identities reduced to presets. The internet labels them NPCs, clones, copy-paste humans. But here's the uncomfortable truth. They didn't lose their identity by accident. They were rewarded for erasing it, and the factory keeps running. Just think back. There was a time when style felt like an armor, something you built to say exactly who you were. Then the platforms arrived, and the game changed. Egirl, clean girl, that girl, mob wife, old money. These weren't just looks. They started as pockets of rebellion. Take the Egirl look. It burst into the scene as this bold, rebellious mix of anime vibes, goth edges, heavy-winged eyeliner, hard stamps under the eyes, dyed hair streaks, chokers, and plait skirts. A playful, chaotic way to stand out online and claim space in the digital culture. Then there's the clean girl aesthetic, which flipped the script toward quiet perfection. Dewy glass skin, supple glossy lips, light highlighter, slicked back buns or ponytails, neutral outfits like white tees, not leggings, and that effortless, disciplined glow that actually demands a full skincare routine and careful curation. One aesthetic weaponized exaggeration to claim space, the other mastered restraint to disappear into perfection. Yet scroll down long enough, and the difference dissolves. Both became templates. Both demand the same devotion to replication. The slick bun, the lip combo, the gold hoops, the effortless skin that costs hours and hundreds. What began as a freedom quietly became a kind of a dress code you had to follow. If you don't match the look, your content just disappears. Shadow banned, invisible. This aesthetic stopped asking, "Who are you?" and started handing you a reference photo, copy this exactly. If you step outside the light, you're labeled off-trend. But if you stay inside them, suddenly, your reach explodes. It's not really about creating your own taste anymore. It starts feeling like an audition for likes, for the algorithm nods. And here's the trap. Most of us swear we choose it freely, but the menu was preset. Wear this filter, pose at this angle, sync to that sound, jump into the next big thing before the last one fades. So many creators stop playing around. They fall in line. Not because they're shallow, but because being seen is how you survive on these platforms. Visibility became the real currency. And when the whole system rewards application, standing out starts to feel risky. Let's talk about the real boss behind the scenes, the algorithm. Platforms like TikTok and Instagram aren't random. They are designed to keep you scrolling for as long as possible. The longer you stay, the more ads you see, and the more money the platform makes. To keep you hooked, the algorithm pushes what performs best overall, and it's content that's easy to understand and keep people watching. That usually means predictable looks, faces with symmetry, smooth, clear skin, big eyes, full lips, high cheekbones. AI tags these as attractive because they drive more likes, comments, shares, and watch time, of course. Why? Our brains naturally prefer symmetry. It's easier to process. And studies show that symmetrical faces trigger reward centers, that little dopamine hit. The algorithm learns this fast. It boosts video with those features to maximize engagement. Internal documents from 2024 state investigations confirm it. TikTok actively adjusts its algorithm to reduce visibility of non-attractive subjects and promote a narrow beauty norm, even knowing the potential harm for young users. As a result, the For You page ends up full of similar faces. Diverse or unique looks? They over get buried. Brands love this too. Uniform aesthetics makes targeting easy and campaigns huge. When everyone chases clean girl or e-girl vibes, brands create one ad or product for millions. No endless versions needed. A lip gloss brand can sponsor 15 near-identical influencers, all with glossy lips, dewy skin, same energy. Viewers see it on trusted faces repeatedly. It's consistent, so people click more, buy more, and the brand gets a high return on investment. It's cheap, scales fast, delivers results. That's why they push these trends hard. But the real accelerator? The filters we all sweep on every day. Most beauty filters use AI to auto-smooth skin, make eyes bigger, slim jaws, lighten, or even outtone, often leaning towards your authentic ideals. Everyone ends up using the same tools and presets. The feeds start looking the same because the editing is the same. Scroll your own feed for a minute. How many faces start to feel interchangeable? The algorithm didn't invent these beauty rules, but it picked one main version and blast is everywhere. It turns real diversity into something rare or glitchy. This isn't neutral technology doing a thing. It's a system built for maximum attention, and it ends up creating maximum sameness. Brands cash in on the predictability, and every time we post or scroll, we're helping feeding it. Now the real damage shows up, not in the feed, in the mirror, in the mind. The constant chase for the right face doesn't change how we look. It changes how we feel about ourselves. Every time a video gets buried because it doesn't match the trending, it sends a message. You're not enough. Psychologists call it Lookism, judging worth by appearance. On social media, it's extreme. Not having the trending face means fewer likes, less reach, less validation. And that validation feels like a proof you're okay. When it's gone, doubts grow fast. Young people feel it most. Recent studies connect heavy TikTok and Instagram use to more body dysmorphia, anxiety, and requests for fillers or surgeries. People start seeing normal features as flaws. Noses too wide, skin too textured, eyes too small. Constant comparison hits hard. Why does everybody look like this and I don't? Filters hide everything in seconds. But when they're off, the gap between the online you and the real you feels massive. That gap creates shame and low confidence, obsession, endless checking, editing, buying to fix it. It's not vanity. It's trying to stay visible in a system that rewards perfection. The cycle hurts. Chase the look, get likes, feel okay for a moment. Trend changes, chase again, and feel worse. Authenticity gets punished. Being real risks disappearing. So many hide their real skin, hair, or features just to stay visible. Over time, that hiding feels normal. You forgot what your face feels like without edits. The factory didn't clone faces. It cloned insecurity, and we pay for it on quiet nights wondering if we'll ever be enough. So here we are. The clone factory is real. It runs on code, on trends, on our own fear of being invisible. But factories can be shut down, or at least walked away from. You don't have to keep running on that line. You never did. Start small. Pause and ask yourself the question that started all this. Are you dressing for yourself or for a piece of code? Post one photo with no filter. Wear the outfit that actually makes you feel like your energy, not the trending vibe. Share a moment or thought that doesn't match any reference image. Let your real face appear. Imperfection, asymmetry, texture and all. Let your voice sound like you, not polished for the algorithm. It might get fewer likes at first. It might feel scary, but every time you do it, you're sending a different message. I am enough. And the more of us who do that, the weaker the factory becomes. Because the algorithm can only amplify what we feed it. If we stop feeding it sameness and start sharing real people, real stories, real looks, the feed has to change. In 2026, we're already seeing the shift. More creators embracing glitchy glam, messy edges, unpolished joy, niche looks that doesn't beg for approval. It's small, but it's growing. We can help it grow fast. Support the creators who dare to be different. Comment on posts that shows texture, asymmetry, joy without polish. Build spaces where being human is the trend. Authenticity isn't some nice extra. It's the only real way out of the cycle. The choice is in your hand. Every single day, every post, every story you tell. Thanks for watching this far. If this hit something in you, drop a comment. Tell me one thing you're doing, tell me one thing you're done hiding, or one small step you're taking this week. Hit subscribe if you're ready to walk away from the assembly line. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. And I'll see you in the unfiltered world.